Right now at 5, parents gone wild. A glass door shattered, people shouting, and even at some point breaking out in song. Local school board meetings are heating up. Well, kids wearing masks in schools, it's a passionate issue on both sides.
And now that passion is boiling over into outright rage in some cases. Fox 46's Derek Dellinger is live in Iredell County with what happened there and a reaction to what another county decided to do. Derek?
Yes, and what happened here is something that town officials here in Troutman say is uncalled for. It was that incident involving that glass door. Now, from what we've been told, at least so far, most of these meetings have revolved around masks. And as a result, what has happened here, what has happened in Union County, and for that matter, what's happened in Charlotte, has resulted in tempers flaring and in some cases showing itself. It takes only a split second to hear it, but during the Iredell-Statesville School Board meeting last night in Troutman, between the arguing and shouting, something made people jump back.
Do you want to be removed from this building?
That was the sound of a glass door shattering. It was still there when we went by today, and it exemplified what many have said was a fractured meeting.
There's proper ways as adults, and I stress proper ways as adults to voice your concerns.
Troutman Town Manager Ronald Wyatt says the door became shattered by people who were slapping the door, in some cases with rings on their fingers or with Bibles in their hands, causing cracks. The school board was discussing masks in schools. And what happened here goes to show how much of an issue this has become for some parents, not only in Iredell County.
You do not have the right to dictate my health or my children's health.
But in Union County, too, the school board there voted to do away with contact tracing for COVID-19 and quarantining of those who are asymptomatic. But that bled over to people going after commissioners and other community leaders on the restrictions.
It's troubling that this kind of vote has occurred.
Governor Roy Cooper was asked about Union County's decision, which many say is the exact opposite of what needs to be done. He says the state is in closer contact now with Union County.
They are talking to them. They are making decisions about what kind of involvement, if any, the Department of Health and Human Services needs to have.
But there are places where some people are trying to force a political hand. Wyatt says he's seen it for himself, with some local leaders facing harassment and threats.
We started out with used to, there was no officers at these meetings. Now there was one, then there's two, now there's four. And next meeting, if there is a meeting, unfortunately the school board has to then consider, are we going to have a meeting? And if we do, is it virtual?
And this is something we could be seeing here in Charlotte tonight, also on a different form, too. They have a meeting that is set for 6 o'clock tonight down at the Government Center. However, the public comment will be virtual, but we are told, at least from some of the speakers that will be speaking there tonight, masks will also be brought up. They're also due to be talking about masks as well at that board meeting. For now, we are live here in Iredell County. Derek Dellinger, Fox 46.
Derek, thank you for that.